Time to spread the good word on Poor Things, a very hilarious, very hard to define film that is out now. And if you have not caught it, please catch up with it. If you can't catch it in theaters, it is very worthy of a DVD purchase. So let us go through it. What is occurring? Well, essentially, it's a Frankenstein kind of mythology being updated, where we're focused on Willem Dafoe creating Bella, a very curious, mercurial personality played by Emma Stone in a very award winning performance. And I am more of an Emma Stone skeptic, and she does mug for the camera a few times. However, overall, I do think her performance was pretty excellent and very, very funny and very, very sexy. And I want to emphasize sex. There is a lot of sex in this film. However, it is played for comedy and it is so funny. So, this is a really fun, energetic romp where a woman who has been created by a very questionable male goes through these male manipulators and tries to find herself in a very strange kind of science fiction universe. It's a very, very strange story, but very delightful. Has aspects of the fairy tale, of course, mythology, comedy. It just goes through so many genres, and it's very, very fun and delightful. I mean, it is just energetic, very kinetic narrative. That said, the style is a little excessive in a few places. I do wish that Yorgos pulled back a little bit. It is made with a very small budget. They made a lot out of it. I think the only disappointment here was ironically the costumes. There, I think they went a little bit too far in making Bella a little too eccentric. They could have just cut back on that a little bit. But a few things they need to trim here and there. Otherwise, this is quite literally a near perfect film. I really will give this a 9.5. I cannot fault this in almost any strong sense. The pacing, plot, the turning of the characters, who shows up, the jokes, it is just so near perfect. There are very few false steps. Of course, this kind of work with Yorgos, he does mix a lot of comedy and a lot of irony, but there's a little bit of tragedy, so you may be upset at the ending. I think I understood where they were going with it. It is based on a novel, which apparently is even more radical and more feminist. If you are into Buffy and that kind of fiction, then you will enjoy this a lot. It is very, very outstanding, very excellent work all around. Just an insane cast with Willem, Mark Ruffalo, and many other performers. Everyone is on the A game. It is very well done. Really spectacular. I will say, I still don't think this is as good as Oppenheimer, but this definitely is number two by far. I was hoping Rebel Moon would be my number two, but I would have to be honest. I do respect what Zach was up to with his own effort, but it was a little dull and dragging in a few too many places. It is never dull. Even the dull, quote, quiet moments are very well timed. It's a very well crafted narrative, so don't deny yourself. Please see Poor Things.